Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to yet another collab beer review with me, Pure the Master of Puppets, Jakob the Lord of Vaults. And today we're joined by Ryan.
Ryan, the Lord of something else.
The Lord of Stumpy Joe Jr. Or
there we go.
The Lord of San Diego. Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah, but today we're going to be looking at a Danish beer. Actually, I sent this to Ryan in a trade as an extra. It's a Beer Here beer, and this is the Beer Here Yule wine.
We never had this, so it's a little gamble to send him it.
Yeah, because both of us never had it. We heard it was good, so we decided to send Ryan a bottle too. It's an all-organic barley wine on 11%, so it's a huge one. It's an English style, so it's going to be real malty. Kind of a controversial label on there. Santa smoking some weed with a lightly dressed woman on it too. So beer here is known for doing. By the way, forgot to mention that it's actually brewed with sugar and spices too.
Okay, yeah. I think it says mine doesn't say spices. It's just sugar, hops, yeast. But anyway, it's
the same vintage. It's just the Danish and American label.
Right. Mine's not really clear. It's a little hazy.
Yeah, mine is, or ours, kind of hazy too. It's like a dark, kind of ruby red, dark amber kind of color. I guess on my end of the screen you can see the light coming through the glass actually, because we've got a light.
Yeah, if you hold it up to the light, I get a little orange notes, but it's mostly like a reddish tinge color. So,
yeah. Nice head for 11%
oh,
beer too.
Yeah, really nice finger and a half, kind of yellowish, kind of tinged head.
Yeah, check out the aroma.
Wow,
a lot of. I wouldn't say a lot of spices, but there's definitely some, but a lot of dark fruit too.
Yeah, I'm almost getting a little bit of like a cherry note on there too.
Yeah, maybe. Some dark fruit, caramel,
grapes.
Yeah, a lot of caramel malt, I would say. But yeah, some raisins.
Yeah, actually some grapes, as Jakob's saying. Maybe a little bit of a
I can see that, yeah.
Maybe it smells sweet. It smells like a barley wine on the sweeter side.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, I get it. It's just not overly spiced at all. Just a touch.
No. It's let's say lightly spiced.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit of like sweet red apple too. It's got a lot of that big British yeast ester character to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, want to give it a try?
Yeah, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not that much carbonation on it, but you definitely
really smooth.
Yeah. You don't taste the 11% alcohol at all.
No, not at all. And this is almost 11:30 in the morning my time. So first beer, and yeah, I'm not really tasting any alcohol.
It's kind of I get some earthy kind of qualities to it too.
Yeah, maybe they're using some spicier, earthy hops maybe on the back end.
Yeah, maybe. Because
I kind of get in the finish, I get a little bit of like a earthy spice character.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. A little bit of that. Some of the dark fruit, some of the caramel kind of flavors. I can already say now, this is not the best beer I've had from Beer Here.
Nope. Unfortunately.
Honestly. It's good, but I've had better.
And I have had better barley wines kind of style beers.
Yeah, it's not a bad beer. But it's not anything like mind-blowing.
Yeah, it seems like the malt character is a little toned down on the flavors.
Yeah, I'd say too. It's more
like
that, go ahead.
I was going to say that it's missing that big, sweet caramel note. That really nice big toffee, sweet kind of mouth-coating character.
Yeah, it has a tint of that, but it's not as dominating as you would expect from a barley wine.
Exactly, and, it's more to me like just medium-bodied kind of...
Yeah, definitely. It's on the lighter side, body-wise, for a beer on 11%. I just expect... But it still has that kind of sweet, sugary kind of gloss on your lips.
Yeah, it does actually. The more I drink it, I get a little more of that kind of brown sugary almost kind of aftertaste.
Yeah, I get some red berry kind of flavor to it too, and a lot of and then dark fruits. It's actually got quite a decent amount of like red berries to it. I think just not like the specific, but just generic kind of red berry flavor.
Agreed. Yeah, it's. I guess that's kind of what I was getting on the nose. I thought it might be like a bit of a cherry thing, but flavor-wise, it's definitely more red berry. Got to be those, English-style yeast esters kind of really coming through.
Yeah, I'm guessing too. So, guys, we've been drinking a little on the Beer Here Yule wine. It's a pretty tasty beer. it kind of feels like we've agreed on this, that it's kind of like a big winter warmer almost, more than a barley wine. It's got kind of the same flavor. It's kind of like the same spice notes that you get from some like noble hops, something
Right.
like that. Pretty tasty beer, but one of the actually more disappointing beers for me from beer here, because I've had most of them. So rating wise for me, I'm gonna give it a 78. It's a pretty good beer still, but I'm used to beer here being much better. So 78 for me.
Yeah, I'm actually right there with you. 78 as well. It's actually spot on because I love most beer here beers, and I know beer here makes a lot of great beers. So this is actually quite a disappointment. But it's good that the disappointment. It's good that the disappointment lays at 78. So
and it's not a 50.
yeah. So he does something.
I'll give this one a C plus only because I think it's solid. It's all right. It's like it's right on the verge of being like above average. I'm only knocking it because I think they kind of categorize it as a beer discussing. So I think that kind of brings me down from like a B minus to a C. You know, it's drinkable. It's solid. You know, almost right above average type of beer.
Yeah. Same page here.
Yeah. It's a misfire, maybe.
It's probably kind of It's not the best beer for sure. So yeah, guys, that does it for this beer review. Remember to let us know what you think about the beer here, Yule wine, if you've had it. For us, it was kind of a disappointment, but yeah, that happens sometimes. So guys, that does it. Thanks a lot to Ryan for joining us on this review. And yeah, guys, we're gonna see you guys in the beer review. Cheers.
Cheers. Go.
Skål.